From the USA Today Network and YouTube, it's Virtually There. Your front row seat to amazing. Every week, we give you 3 cool VR experiences. One just for the thrill of it, one epic adventure, and one dream destination. Take a breath, take it in, and don't forget to look around. First up, let's jump out of an airplane with some of the best parachutists in the world, the U.S. Army's Golden Knights.
It's quiet as we're getting ready to jump. As we leave, it's just a sudden rush of air.
Deep breath and ready, set, go.
I remember when I first started skydiving, it was just this huge rush. You know, I was Superman. But as we train more and we reach new heights in training and new levels of skill, it's amazing to see how much that dials back and how much you can see throughout the course of a skydive. It's kind of calming for me. It's your comfort zone. It's not everyday business, but it's more, it's like being home.
Surfing's like an escape. It's something that you are totally in the moment because you are thinking about what you want to do in that split second.
Malia Manuel didn't choose surfing. Surfing chose her.
Both my parents met surfing, actually. My mom's from here and my dad's from Hawaii. And my mom flew to Hawaii for her 21st birthday and never left. Hi.
You know that just by a little wrinkle on the horizon, you know what's about to happen.
For amateurs like Aaron Cook, this is a way of life.
There's something about being in nature when you're literally in nature. You're soaking in it, you know, and a lot of times around here you get dolphins kind of cruising. I've been close to a lot of wildlife out there, and there's nothing like, you know, catching a sunrise from in the Pacific Ocean or catching the sunset.
For those who have never surfed before, Malia and Aaron compare it to snowboarding, that is, gliding on a slick and open surface.
The sand and the reef and the wind and the tide all change. And so you're really kind of trying to assess where the next wave is going to be as best as your ability can.
But you don't have to be a world champion to live for this.
Whips the tail towards the pier.
People have their thing that they just love, you know, and for me, this happens to be it.
Finally today, another water adventure starring you, a kayak, and a sparkling river. And it's only minutes from downtown Detroit.
When you think of Detroit, you probably don't think of the great outdoors. But just beyond this industrial city lies the Great Lakes Waterway, waiting to be explored. At a park on the city's east side, there's a series of steps that feel like they were made for launching a kayak. And with just 1 or 2 miles of paddling, a secluded little island awaits. Problem is, you have to actually cross the river to get there, meeting strong currents, choppy water, and freighter traffic. Though on this day, I didn't have to wait on any of those. Peche Island sits at the source of the Detroit River. As the waters of Lake St. Clair pick up speed, they flow through a channel on the island's far east side, the best way to enter this spectacular marsh of wildlife. Although you wouldn't know it, crossing the Detroit River means crossing an international border. As a U.S. citizen, you're not supposed to land on this bridgeless Canadian island, but why would you want to? The maze of inlets and waterways that cut through Peche Island offer hours of exploration. It's less than 10 miles from downtown Detroit, with a feeling as distinct as any Northwoods wilderness. My advice is to backtrack the same way you came, stopping in the shallow, still waters of Lake St. Clair for a dip, knowing full well that it'll all be ice in just a few months' time.
Don't miss our next adventure. Subscribe now on YouTube and download the USA Today app to catch Virtually There every week. See you next time.